Hey guys, the Masked Gamer here, and starting a new thing. I had two YouTube channels. One was the Masked Gamer, as you guys probably know, and the other one was just not being used at all. So now, it's TMG Vlogs. Hey, like them apples. Walking the dog. And she's a nice dog, I like her. Oh, why did I say that? But she's a nice dog. Really, really nice dog. Oh, someone drew some hopscotch. Pretty good hopscotch. We're not going up their yard. Go on. Her name is Nala. No? She wants to go in the driveway for some reason. She wants to go in everyone's yard. But her name is Nala. N-A-L-A. She's a Jack Russell Terrier. She's pretty old. But we still love her. Because she's nice and she's cute. She was barking and begging to be taken on a walk. So I said, hey, I'm already ready. Let's go. Why not? Besides, it's a beautiful day outside. Absolutely beautiful day. And hey, think about it. Think about it from the dog's point of view, from her point of view. Let's say that you were a dog, and well, I was gonna explain that you had 4 legs and stuff. You're a dog, and you have lived in the same backyard for years. What you gonna do? You're gonna want to go other places at some point. You're going to want to go to other places at some point. That's exactly what I'm doing here right now. You're going the wrong way. We're going to over here. We've been walking for a little bit. Not long, but a little bit. Hold on. Had to flip the camera around. Switch hands with the leash. Actually, I don't know if you can hear me now. Since it's windy. You might not be able to hear me. Oh well. But yeah. Think about it. If you were in the same place for years and years, we've lived in our house for about 9 years, so you've roamed the same backyard, you know every nook and cranny for 9 years. It's gonna get pretty boring. It's gonna get pretty old. You'd want to get out at some point, wouldn't you? Yes, you would. I mean, at least I hope that would be your answer. It'd be pretty boring if you never got out. Yeah, so, like I was saying before, dang it, it's still windy. But like I was saying before, come on. She's just sitting there sniffing stuff. Come on. Oh, you're pooping or you're peeing? You're just walking. Okay. But it's still windy. Dang it. You might not be able to hear me on the recording. I'll have to go back and figure it out. But like I was saying, you'd want to get out too, wouldn't you? You'd really want to get out. So she loves going on walks. She gets to explore. Basically what we do when we go on a walk, we walk to the end of the driveway. You can either go right on the sidewalk or left on the sidewalk, and we let her choose. Because hey, we're really out here for her, aren't we? I mean, walking the dog isn't the only reason I go outside. I go outside to bike around a lot. I might actually upload a biking thing later. If I can get my mount corrected. Still recording on my phone. But if I get my bike mount corrected, I just might be able to actually... Stop walking in front of me. But I just might be able to actually record with my phone. It's kind of bumpy though. I went on a 2-mile trail yesterday. 2 miles along the trail. Then decided it was gonna get dark about half an hour, so, and it took half an hour to go down there, so come on. It's pretty windy. Never been on that trail before. It was nice though. Okay, so we're gonna turn. Nope, turn. Come on. Focus, camera, and go straight, dog. keeping so many things, track so many things, making sure the phone's still recording, making sure the dog's still walking, making sure I'm still walking. A bunch of things you gotta make sure of. What is that? See, do you guys have people like that on your street? I'm not on my street right now, but we have people like that on our street. It's really annoying. People who just rev up and bolt down the street. Even though our street is like a 25-mile-an-hour zone, because we're in between like a park that kids like to go to and a high school. So our street's pretty low in the miles per hour range, but people speed down there all the time. A police officer finally showed up the other day and caught someone. We're so great. It wasn't one of the people who regularly speed down. It was just someone who was speeding in the first place. Some just random person that we'd never seen speed down the street before. But he caught him. It's really nice. Okay, we just went all the way around the park. We actually, just a second ago, didn't record him. It's a nice thing to do. It kind of causes disturbances sometimes. So if you're gonna go record out in public, just, I mean, it's not like it's illegal for you to record people, but sometimes people just get annoyed, and it's not illegal. It's totally legal and fine for you to do it. People just get annoyed sometimes and causes disturbances. But oh well. Such is life. We're about halfway through our walk. Took a couple minutes to go all the way around the park. We passed by a group of people, and one of them said that they wanted to keep her because she was so cute. It was so funny. Didn't record him because, like I said, it's just a nice thing to do. Sometimes it causes disturbances. Sometimes people don't care. Sometimes people... Come on, go forward now. Sometimes people think it's awesome and great. Sometimes people are just indifferent and don't care, and sometimes people can get really upset about it. So I just try and not record people. I'm not saying that you shouldn't. I don't know if you heard me then. I'm not saying that you shouldn't record people. I'm not saying that you can't. Well, there's a bunch of dogs barking. Hold on. Yeah, we passed the dogs now, and some other people. So like I was saying, it's not like you can't, and I'm not saying that you shouldn't or don't. I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just saying be careful with who you record or what you record, because sometimes it can just cause a disturbance, and it causes unnecessary and unwanted annoyances, nuisances. There's some pretty nice houses here. I'm not gonna show you them because I have addresses, and yeah, it's not like it's not like I can't. I just don't want to. Just trying to keep as far away from things as possible. But yeah, they do have some pretty nice houses here, except for that one. That one's like bright yellow. Imagine a one-story house, no attic, and it doesn't look like there's an attic. Oh, they have a shed. Imagine a one-story house with a tiny garage and a big backyard and a tiny dog barking at us, and they've got a tiny shed. So it's a tiny, it's not even a very big house. I bet they have a giant basement though. Yeah, it's a tiny yellow house with a tiny yellow shed sitting next to it. Looks ugly. Jeez, hey, slow down. God. Oh my God, his license plate. Hate people who do that. One, they cause a disturbance when they go by so fast, because most of the time they're blaring music. Two, they're a danger to anyone who may, one, be playing in the road, because, you know, it's not like that's not a thing you can do. Some people have Some people play soccer in the road, or hockey, with like a rolling puck. But sometimes older kids play in the road because they live on not such a busy road. So it could be a danger to them. It could be a danger to anyone walking on the sidewalk who may be spooked and unnoticing to the car blaring behind them, coming up next to them. I hate people who speed down roads, especially people in cars. Like people who speed down roads in motorcycles, I don't really care for. Yeah, like I said, I don't really care for people on motorcycles because I feel empathy for people on motorcycles. It is their choice to put themselves on things that can so easily get them hurt when they're on the road. But a motorcycle hitting someone, it's got less of a chance to hit more than one person. Yeah, motorcycles have less of a chance to hit more than one person. If you're in a car or a truck, those things are way heavier than motorcycles and way harder to slow down when they're going high speeds. Close to impossible. Depends on what speed the car is going. But if it's going at high speed, it can be close to impossible to slow those things down. But if you're on a motorcycle, I'm not saying it's easier to slow down. Well, I am saying that. It is way easier to slow down on a motorcycle. I'm not saying that from experience. I'm saying that from facts. Like if you take the weight of a motorcycle versus the weight of a car and the size, it's common sense that it's going to be easier to slow down a motorcycle. It's going to be easier to slow down a speeding motorcycle than it is to slow down a speeding car. Much, much easier. Compare the size and weight of a car to the size and weight of a motorcycle, and you'll know what I mean. You'll understand. Yeah, it's just common sense that it'll be easier to slow down a speeding motorcycle than to slow down a speeding car. And that is the train going off behind us. I think I'm going to make this a regular thing on the vlogging channel. Not like a super regular thing. Walking the dog. Just talking to you guys about current issues that happen in the video. Kind of just going off my train of thought. Would that be a good video? I don't know. I'd like to watch people do that sometimes. Just go off a train of thought, hear what people's thoughts are, what people think, what people want. It's way better than hearing doctored up opinions. Some facts are just opinions that you add just a little bit of truth, a little bit of something that everyone knows, and they automatically become facts. I hate it. People accept and believe so many things they see on the internet, in the world, and they don't even try. It's so annoying. You can take an opinion, put a little bit of truth that everyone knows, something that everyone knows, stick it in there, and people automatically believe that it's an opinion, or that it's a fact. That happens a lot of the time. And you gotta see all sides of the stories, guys. You gotta listen to all sides of the stories. You gotta listen to everyone's story, everyone's side. Then you gotta use your best judgment to determine which one is closer to the truth. Because not everyone's story is the exact truth. One was just closer to the truth than the other. But yeah, as we near home and the end of our trip, this is the end of, I don't know, talks with Nala. I think that's what we'll call it. Discussions with Nala. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, comment down below, and maybe even hit the subscribe button. This is the Masked Gamer, signing out.